What if the deepest secret about who you are, about your very purpose on this earth, is flowing through your veins right now? We're all told that our blood is just a simple biological fact. It's a scientific label based on antigens, and it's super important for transfusions and genetics. You probably know the four main types: O, A, B, and AB. Science has actually found dozens of blood group systems and over 600 different antigens, which is breathtakingly complex. Still, most of us just see it as a medical detail on a chart. But what if that's only the surface of a much deeper truth? What if ancient wisdom passed down in silent monasteries and forgotten texts reveals something more? What if your blood type isn't just a biological marker, but a sacred map? A karmic imprint your soul chose before you were even born, detailing the very mission you came here to fulfill. Stay with me, because we're about to explore how to read this map through the wisdom of my tradition. This isn't about fighting science, but about adding a layer of spiritual insight that science was never built to measure. What you're about to hear could reframe everything you thought you knew about yourself and set you on the path that's been waiting for you all along. In the quiet stillness of the mountains, where the air is thin and the mind grows clear, we have spent centuries contemplating the nature of existence. My teachings aren't about wild claims, but about finding the profound in the practical. I teach that everything, from the spin of the planets to the beat of our own hearts, comes from a single unified source. It's a concept that echoes through Buddhism, Taoism, and humanity's deepest spiritual questions. From this viewpoint, nothing is an accident. Your eye color, the lines on your palm, and yes, your blood type are all energetic signatures, clues that point back to your unique relationship with that source. I would not tell you to ignore medical science. I honor it as one way of seeing, but I invite you to try on a different lens, one that sees your blood not as a substance, but as a sacred river flowing inside you. This river carries more than just oxygen. It carries memory, potential, and a direct line to the energy of the universe. This view asks us to think of our blood type as a framework for self-discovery. It's not a rigid cage of destiny, but a symbolic key. In Jungian psychology, blood itself is a powerful archetype, a symbol of life, family, and a deep instinctual self. This knowledge isn't meant to label you, but to free you. It's a map, not a verdict. My tradition is about the dance between structure and freedom. Your blood type might be the structure, your natural tendencies, your karmic starting point, but your free will is your freedom, the power to navigate that map with purpose. Before we get to the meaning of each path, you have to hold this truth in your heart. You are the artist of your life. This wisdom simply offers a deeper understanding of the clay you were given. I teach that each of the four main blood archetypes represents a different kind of spiritual mission. Each path has its own sacred purpose, its unique gifts, and its own deep challenges. This is the journey your soul chose to learn, to grow, and to add its unique note to the symphony of existence. Find your type. Listen with an open heart, and see if you can hear the whisper of your soul's purpose. We begin with type O, often seen as the ancestral bloodline. While the science of our blood's evolution is complex, in many spiritual traditions, type O represents the energy of the beginning, the source itself. Its archetype is the warrior, not just a warrior of battle, but a spiritual warrior, a pioneer, the one who carries the spark of creation. The energy of type O is pure, focused, and powerful. It's the energy of leadership, ambition, and a resilience that just won't quit. If you're type O, you carry the imprint of the leader, the protector, and the builder. You're connected to the raw, untamed energy of the earth itself. You have an instinct to survive, to thrive, and to carve a path where there isn't one. There's a deep-seated confidence in your spirit, a self-reliance that can look unshakable. Your inner voice is often about action. What needs doing? How can I get this done? What's the most direct way? You are here to make things happen. A type O spiritual mission is to be a channel for source energy. Your purpose is to ground big ideas in physical reality. You are the architects of the new world, the protectors of the community, and the leaders who guide everyone else through a crisis. You're here to remind humanity of its strength and its ability to overcome anything. Your path isn't quiet contemplation, it's active engagement with the world. You learn by doing, by leading, by building. Your soul chose this path to learn about responsible power and courageous leadership. You've got a lot of gifts. You have immense physical and mental stamina. Your focus is like a laser, allowing you to block out distractions and go after your goals with relentless drive. You're a natural leader, and people are instinctively drawn to your confidence. You tend to be optimistic, outgoing, and generous, often becoming the rock for your family or community. Your greatest gift is your direct line to that primal energy, which gives you the guts to take risks others wouldn't dare. But the warrior's path is a tricky one. The same fire that drives you can burn you out. That confidence can easily become arrogance. Your laser focus can turn into a stubborn refusal to listen to anyone else. You might struggle with being vulnerable, seeing it as a weakness. The shadow of the warrior is the tyrant, the one who dominates instead of leads. Type O souls often have to learn the tough lesson of humility. You must learn that real strength isn't about never falling. It's about rising each time with more wisdom. Your biggest spiritual test is to learn to use your power with grace and to open your heart to real teamwork. Practice non-attachment. Your warrior spirit can get obsessed with winning. Find joy in the process itself, in the training and the struggle. Get into physical practices that connect you to your body, not just as a tool, but as a sacred home. Meditate not on what you want to conquer, but on the source of your energy. Your purpose isn't just to win, but to express the creative power of the universe. Learn to listen as much as you speak. Find strength in stillness, not just in motion. Next, we speak of Type A. If Type O is the raw energy of the hunter, Type A is the patient hand of the farmer. This is the archetype of the cultivator, the sage, the keeper of traditions. Where Type O forges a path, Type A paves it and builds a community around it. The energy of Type A is grounded, patient, and all about harmony. It's the energy of order, community, and responsibility. If you're Type A, your essence is about meticulous care. You're the glue that holds society together. You find peace in order, beauty in consistency, and purpose in serving the greater good. Your mind is naturally organized, and you have a gift for creating systems that help everyone feel safe and productive. You're sensitive, thoughtful, and very aware of the needs of others. Your inner world is rich, and you try to make the outer world reflect the harmony you feel inside. The spiritual mission for a Type A soul is to cultivate harmony in a chaotic world. Your purpose is to build and nurture stable, loving environments, whether that's a family, a company, or a garden. You are here to teach the world the value of patience, diligence, and working together. Your soul chose this path to master peaceful creation and learn the lessons of service. In a world that often praises disruption, your sacred job is to create sanctuaries of stability and remind us all that true growth needs roots. Your gifts are the very foundation of civilization. You are incredibly reliable and conscientious. When you make a promise, you keep it. Your attention to detail is second to none, making you a fantastic planner, artist, or creator. You are a loyal friend, a devoted partner, and a compassionate member of any community. Your greatest gift is your ability to love through action, through quiet, consistent, dedicated effort. You don't just talk about making the world better, you get up and do the work. The cultivator's biggest challenge is their relationship with control. That desire for order can twist into a suffocating perfectionism. The need for harmony can create a deep fear of any kind of conflict or change. The shadow of the cultivator is the worrier, anxious, stressed, and resistant to the messy flow of life. You might push down your own feelings to keep the peace, which leads to internal stress that can even make you sick. Your spiritual test is to learn how to find peace in imperfection and to trust life even when it doesn't follow your beautiful plans. I guide the Type A soul toward freedom within structure. A garden can't grow, I often say, if you pull up the seeds every day to check the roots. Build your beautiful systems and then trust them. Practice mindfulness to calm your anxious mind. Learn to see change as an opportunity, not a threat. Your challenge is to build a vessel of order, but not to fear the wild river of life that flows through it. Schedule time for pure play, for things that have no goal other than joy. Your purpose is to be a gardener for humanity, but every wise gardener knows that some of the most beautiful flowers are the ones that grow wild. Now we turn to Type B. If Type A is the settled community, Type B is the nomad who travels between them, bringing new ideas, fresh perspectives, and a dose of beautiful chaos. This is the archetype of the wanderer, the explorer, the rebel with a cause. The energy of type B is fluid, creative, and fiercely independent. It's the energy of freedom, curiosity, and passion. If you're a type B, you don't do conformity. You're not built to walk the well-worn path. You're here to blaze your own trail. You are governed by your heart and your gut feelings far more than by any rules. Your mind is a kaleidoscope of ideas, always making connections that other people miss. You are flexible, optimistic, and you aren't afraid to show your emotions. You can't stand rigid structures and suffocating routines.